Hi, and thanks for watching. So today I'm going to show you how to do more modifications with your Tmux status bar. And this can be pretty complicated, so please do pause if you need to. And I guess we'll get started. So one thing to know is that the Tmux status bar has different elements to it. It's not just a single status bar. Like for instance, we have a left status bar and a right status bar. So if I wanted to make a change, I just have to be aware of which portion of the status bar I plan to update. So we'll just run the command Control B for the prefix key, followed by the colon, and then we'll do this. Set option status status left, and then the arguments have to be encapsulated in these double quotes. So we're going to do FG equals cyan, followed by the command whoami. So what you notice is that every element to the status bar is prefixed with this hash. So if you look at the man page, this is to be expected. This is definitely on purpose. So let's just try it and see what happens. Okay, so on the bottom of my status bar, I now have a blue whoami output. And of course, this change will not be persistent until we write this to our configuration file. But to avoid a headache, what we want to do is to define the status bar length limits, which prevents truncation from occurring. And this is important. If you see that the output of your status bar is missing letters, likely you need to expand your length limit. So let's go to our Tmux configuration file and let's define our length limits. This demonstration is based off of a config that I'm using on my Sigwin environment. So you'll have to modify this if you want to do your own customizations. But if you follow me or follow this video verbatim, then you shouldn't have a problem. Okay, so those are going to be my length limits. So if my command becomes bigger than what I have defined here, then there might be truncation. But for the most part, this will expand it so it's not automatically cut off. And the other thing to keep in mind is that the configuration is processed from top down. So ordering is important. So let's go ahead and let's do a modification of the left portion of our status bar. So we want to do set option G for global setting, status left, and then those double quotes as before. And every portion of the command must be prefixed with this hash. So FG equals cyan, and then we'll run our whoami command as well. And the other thing that you'll notice is that these spaces are interpreted as spaces. So if I add a space, the whoami output will occur 1, 2, 3, 4 from the start. So to prove this, let's go ahead and write this file and quit it. Let's exit our Tmux environment. Okay, good. So Tmux is closed, and let's reload it. And as you can see, those spaces are where we told them to be. Cool, so that is a good start. Let's go ahead and let's do some more modifications on this. For instance, I would rather have this output say something such as user here's a space followed by the whoami command, and I think I want the color to be different, so I'll go ahead and change it here. So remember, prefix all of the arguments with this hash, and then our color codes have to be encapsulated in this bracket. So FG equals green, close bracket, and that should do it for us. Okay, so just to explain all the stuff that's happening on the left, we're setting our status left options to be cyan, to run the command echo user, to then include a space here, and then to immediately change the foreground to this new green color. And then, of course, our next command has to be prefixed with this hashtag, and then who am I? Alright, I'm going to right quit this file, exit Tmux, verify Tmux closed, and we'll type it again. There we go. That is looking a lot more exciting for me. So to leave this up, here is my status left options, and here is the output from that command. And I think I want to do another change. So all of these items here are known as sessions. And if you look at the man page, you can get a more in-depth discussion about what the session actually is. But for this tutorial, I just want to show you what I do, and then you can kind of change this however you like. So let's modify our config file again. We're doing who am I space, and then let's change the color because it makes this more fun. Just going to use yellow. I'll expand this so there's no word wrap. FG equals yellow, and then we want to send it the command echo sessions, oops, and that should do it for us. So let's go ahead and right quit this most recent update, exit out of Tmux. Perfect. So that definitely looks better, but I think I'm going to change out my colon to something other than that, just because there's too many here. I'll just make it, let's do, I think I like that look better. So we'll right quit this file, exit Tmux. Okay, so I'm definitely liking this view. So just so you know, this is my current Tmux configuration file, and these are the changes that I've added. So hopefully this gives you an idea on what you can do to make changes that you prefer. And on the next video, I'll show you how to customize the status right, and we will use awk to print out a specific column. So thanks for watching. I do recommend that you take this portion slowly, and then of course if you have any questions, Google is great, The man pages are useful too, and then I've been referencing this link that I like. So feel free to check out all those resources and explore. Have fun. Get your terminal feeling more like home. All right, thanks for watching.